Good day, everybody. It's Brina, and I want to welcome you back to the Midweek Motivation. It's Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern, and thank you, as always, so much for tuning in and being faithful listeners to the Midweek Motivation. Today, I'm in my white because this is the beginning of my class reunion, virtual class reunion from Spelman College. I was scheduled to be a reunioner last year for our 30th. And yes, I've been out of college that long. But COVID canceled the whole thing. And so now we're celebrating our 31st in a virtual setting. And so we start today. And if you know anything about Spelman College, you know that white is an important color for us as a tradition. So I'm in my white today. But anyway, I'll be participating in the reunion later on this afternoon. So anyway, thank you for joining me today on the Midweek Motivation. The word for today is going to come from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 18. And in the NIV it says, "Then I realized that it is good and proper for a man to eat and drink and to find satisfaction in his toilsome labor under the sun during a few days of life that God has given him, for this is his lot." The key word in that verse for us today is satisfaction. And the word I want to share, or the phrase I want to share, is live your best life. There was a song that came out a few years ago, and I enjoyed listening to the chorus. Now, some of the other lyrics were questionable, but they just talked about living your best life. And so Solomon, who wrote this passage, was considered to be the wisest man in the world, and he also had great wealth. And he was exposed to many opportunities, and he had the chance to experience many things in his life. And he drew some conclusions about life. And he shared those in the book of Ecclesiastes. So I encourage you to read it sometime. And one of the things that he has learned as a result of all of his experiences is that we should enjoy life, that we should eat and drink and find satisfaction in the things that we do, because this is the life that we have been given. And so I want to encourage you today to do that. We know that life is short, right? We know that our days are numbered from the very beginning of our lives, and we don't know when the end of our lives will come. So it's incumbent upon us to take advantage of every day that God has given us and to live each day to its fullest. Now, that doesn't mean that every day we get up, we live recklessly, that we spend money we don't have, that we do crazy things. That's not what we're saying. But we should do something every day to live our best life. That could be something as simple as taking a walk, could be taking a nap if you need a little bit of rest. It could be reading a good book or watching a movie, whatever that looks like for you. The point is that we should enjoy the life that God has given us because this is the only life we have. And if we see there's some things in our lives that need improving, then we can start working on those. But enjoy where we are, what we're doing now. If we want to change things, we can, but just enjoy life exactly where we are and live our best lives right now. So that's what I want to encourage you to do, is to take a moment today to do something that gives you joy, that makes you smile. Watching the sunset, watching the birds, whatever that is. Do a small thing that gives you joy so that you can, and make that a habit. Do it every day so that you can take full advantage of every day that we have been given and live our best lives. So that is the word for today. I hope that encourages you and I hope it motivates you to live your best life, to live every day to its fullest, and give this life that we have, with its good parts, bad parts, ups, downs, good experiences, bad experiences. We all have those. But in light of all of that, living a good and joyful and peaceful and our best lives. So have a great rest of your day, and